OCC is basically Chinese people living in America, so it's not inaccurate or wrong to put the US flag, but I just had a look at their website thing and they do have the Chinese flag as that on their little individual website, so that's what we're going to be going with. Is it working, guys? Let me know. Just first time using windowed mode. No resolution, right? It is. I don't know if I'm just feeling that TC's looking bigger and something's wrong. No, it looks normal. Okay, so on one side, this is a replay or a, you know, new game, the Islands game. So this is the third game. Yeah, they live in the US, but they are Chinese people. You know. Okay, looks good. That's good to hear. So on one side, we do have ZxT up towards the top / right hand side of the map, and on the left hand side we have, oh god, please tell me it's not a problem. If it's a problem, they're going to message me, right? And on the left hand side we have OCC. So Flushing the pocket, Viking pocket for OCC up to in the middle, no do or no die as Huns in blue on the flank, and Xiaozu as Japanese in yellow as the flank, up against Ligero playing as Japanese. Do they have Viking pocket? Viking pocket for both teams. So it's Huns versus Huns in the top at the top of the map, and Japanese versus Japanese down towards the bottom. I don't know if they're American-born Chinese. Oh god, lag. God. Nope, it's going. Okay, that's fine. I don't know what happened just then, but I got a really bad lag spike there. Hopefully we'll not have that problem again. And yeah. So this is Islands. Both teams still have a restart each, but having Vikings in the middle of as pocket rather is so strong. It's pretty much ideal. I don't know if either team wants to risk not getting Vikings as pocket and call a restart. Going to have a quick look at the maps, make sure there's no bugs. Flushing has a pretty horrendous map in terms of gold. This gold is really far away, it's on the other side of a forest. Now we see the typical ZxT thing where they like to ping out their entire map. Archlord did this last time they played and he was green. His island was in this triangular shape and it lit up like a Christmas tree. It literally looked like a Christmas tree on the map when he did this last time. It was kind of funny but crazy at the same time. Have a look at the map for the game. Gold, not ideal either, but I guess this map is just one of those maps where you're gonna have pretty horrendous positioning of resources. I really don't like Archlord's island. If you look at it, it's really narrow through the center. So he can get harassed at his lumber camp, gold, berries, pretty much everything. I'm not sure if we're just seeing lag issues for the players, thanks to the fact that we're playing on Voobly China. Hopefully that is not the case. But yeah, at least he's pocket, so it's less important to have a really nice island shape as pocket compared to flank. His flank, light Giro on the other side, narrow around this section of the map. This gold can be harassed from both sides. Only this side in Feudal Age, but Castle Age as well later on. And this gold is okay, but this forest is going to hurt saturation a little. For Xiaozu, he's actually got... Oh no, he lost his scout trying to lure a boar in. It does look like we are seeing significant lag issues, it seems. Unfortunate. Well, his main gold, far enough from the shoreline that it won't get harassed, and his island is narrow, but it's not quite narrow in the same way that Archlord's is. He at least has safe wood to take. This will not be able to be harassed until Castle Age, most likely. And there is this forest up here as well. I don't know if it's because of a host, but I'm getting lag / delay. Yes, they're playing on Voobly China because they had a pretty serious drop issue, connection issue, when No Do or No Die was playing in the tournament lobby yesterday. We did think about trying Medieval Siege, but they agreed to try Voobly China right away today, and it looks like, yeah, Xiaozu is swearing Oh, he deleted his TC.
Yes.
Oh god. It's already 4 minutes though. Well, yeah, I don't think it's not a ping issue. It's not an FP issue. It's a disconnection issue. They keep dropping, and it's also because the Voobly China server is different from Voobly in the server location. I think it's routed through Hong Kong to China, which means that the access to the spec server and everything apparently is a little different. And we also have Ligero, the Mexican player, as host. I don't know what's going on here. They're not back, so it's just they decided to play on. So unfortunate. Why does this always happen to me? I swear. Controversial crap always whenever I stream. Gotta love it. Gonna continue drinking coffee. Well, at least I chose a good day to combine like 3 cups of coffee into one. Okay, it looks like they are going to continue. And he said he wanted to type, but he failed, so he's going to rebuild his TC. And he's going to... Yeah, he lost a villager, he lost his scout, and he deleted his TC. So we're going to see him sling. There's not much else he can do. This is a really unfortunate situation for OCC, and we'll see how they deal with it. Hopefully they can make the best of it. Otherwise, if they lose this game and they feel like, you know, low morale, we could see them substitute all of their other players in and just play for fun. And yeah, they did mention that it was possible that if No Zor No Die couldn't play yesterday, that they would just get their 1400s and 1500s in their team to play instead. Just for fun, have a little bit of fun. They're not expecting a podium finish in this tournament, not expecting any money. They just want to have a little bit of fun trying to play in the largest tournament in a long time in AOC history, you know? Oh god, Archlord, why are you doing this again? Okay. Well, unfortunately, that's why you should pause before calling the restart rather than just trying to call the restart. This is what happens. It's not the best situation. Deleting your TC is never good, but that's the way things go. Okay, so Flushing now out of food under his TC. Bit messy from everything. Flushing wants to just call it a game and quit. And we're getting a pause again, or a lag spike, or I don't know what this is. This is a mess. At least it makes the game competitive. I don't know. We might see 5 games then in total. I was told the admin decision was ZxT gets a warning. The score remains 1-0 with OCC in the lead. Going into the 3rd game, I guess we might have to replay the Arabia game. There was no admin decision with regards to what happens if we need to go to a 5th game. How did that guy even get in? That's another pause. I don't know if it's a spec delay issue thing, but I'm hoping. Well, if it means that they can play this game, it's okay for it to be a bit choppy, I guess, for us. We'll just have to be a little patient, and I apologize for that ahead of time. But not much I can do about it, because Voobly China does seem to be the solution for these teams. So laggy. Stuck again. I'm gonna ask for a different host next game though. I'm not sure who should be host, but this host is not working out for us. I don't know if it's, yeah, it seems to be a Voobly China issue, so unfortunate with this spec delay. I've not had the issue but before when watching games on Voobly China, but that has been with Chinese hosts. And I assume the connection between the spec server and all of that is a little better for Chinese hosts. Okay, so the game is going, it's fast forwarding really quickly, and now we've caught up finally. So, hopefully, it will not do that again. Market immediately going up for Xiaozhu, who will be tributing one of his teammates. I'm not sure who it will be. Everyone in Feudal Age other than Flushing now, and it looks like No Do No Die is already heading across the map with some galleys, straight to the fishing ships of the Pocket Archlord, who has a lot of fishing ships actually. This could be troublesome for him. Only takes 3 galleys to do a lot of damage to fishing ships. What happened? The recording got stuck. I don't know why. It could be a lobby issue. I might need to close my Medieval Siege lobby after this. See if that helps. I really don't know. Just problems. Problems in life, I guess. And on the other side of the map, it looks like Ligiro now heading across the map, forcing Xiaozhu off of that deer where which he milled, of course. It's still okay, being Japanese. He can afford to, please don't do this again, he can afford to build that extra mill and not have access to it for too long, being 50% cheaper for mills. Once again, stock. Okay guys, I'm gonna actually quit this, see if that does anything. What else can I close? Not much. Yeah, definitely going to ask for a host switch after this. For the second game, why would they need to replay a game? Well, there was a problem where ZxT did not save. Oh, nice here. Picking off a few fishing ships there. ZxT, the game says he accidentally pressed the wrong button, and rather than save and exiting, we saw them just continue the game, which means no one was able to save the Arabia game, which OCC was pretty much looking in a dominating position in. So the result of that was I had to get an admin decision. So the admin decision was no one wins that game. ZxT gets a warning for failing to save a game after, you know, someone disconnected. And I think Taff and Jeanette assumed that OCC would be able to win this 3-0 or 3-1, and there wouldn't be a need for a third game. On the other hand, this game is pretty much in favor of ZxT thanks to the fact that Xiaozhu deleted his TC off, lost a villager to boar, and is now instead tributing. So it's basically 2v3 rather than your standard 3v3 on islands, which obviously puts them in a much weaker position. And I'm just worried that we'll have to go to a 5th game. That's basically it. And it looks like the game is going relatively smoothly now, but very nice move here coming in from Archlord and the game, trapping No Do No Die in between their 2 navies. Such a nice sandwich move here. Pity they only got 1, but it was a very nice strategy that they had going there. And it looks like it's already a struggle on water. The Pocket Flushing, for some reason, taking shorefish fishing ships. In the back, he's actually, what is he doing? Is it a double sling? Oh my god, it looks like a double sling from OCC, both Flushing and Xiaozhu slinging the single Hun player, No Do No Die, I think. I don't see anything, unless Flushing's going Castle Age, is he? Yeah, he's going Castle, okay, that's fine then. I was thinking, if he's not going Castle and they're both slinging, that could be a big mistake. But he's not, so it's all good, all good. Archlord, it looks like, also went for a bit of a... Yes, a relatively fast castle after grushing, so not sacrificing water for a faster castle age the same way Flushing did. I think it's a much better play, but of course they're in the position to do that as well. And you can see Ligero really scared that he's going to be landed, since he doesn't see any water presence here from Xiaozhu. He doesn't realize that this guy is slinging. It just hasn't occurred to him yet. Unfortunately, he's going to be found at this lumber camp as soon as he drops it, since the galleys from Ligero coming in just at the right time. Really unfortunate for him. And his island, like I said earlier, is a bit skinny, so he is struggling now, thanks to the fact that he's lost water control due to that little mistake, and by little I mean big mistake at the start. So, no draw, no die, now up to Castle Age with war galleys, having quite a bit of control there. The Japanese fishing ship bonus really helping out now. Just having that extra health on their fishing ships means that they're dying a lot slower. We see Flushing also starting to make longboats, and he has a castle. Wow, okay. This is an interesting strategy. Longboats and war galleys. You won't see longboats pretty much ever in a competitive game. So, messy, yes. Messy indeed. Once again, the game has just paused on me, and I don't know why. This feels like, you know how they have that hashtag first world problems? The hashtag caster problems. It's not even my problem. Damn it. Okay. So we're getting two X's coming out on the map from Flushing and from VN Archlord. Those war galleys from No Draw No Die running into a hell of a lot of galleys from the game. He doesn't have quite enough to fight this. He needs to run. That's just a critical mass there from the game, who is in Castle Age now, and he's going to be getting the war galley upgrade, so No Draw No Die is going to come back with all of his war galleys, try and cut him off and kill his galleys off before they become war galleys. I don't think he's going to make it there in time though. And now, as well, Ligero having war galley upgraded, plus Bodkin reaching even more of Xiaozhu's economy here, and what a struggle for him, what a struggle indeed. The longboats finally coming in from Flushing, and now No Draw No Die managing to corner those galleys in before they became war galleys, getting quite a few free hits in, but unfortunately now they are war galley. He does have the Bodkin upgrade. I don't know why he's running anymore. He's waiting for his teammate Archlord to come in, and now they're going to sandwich in No Draw No Die. He's got to run right now. He can't really fight up against two navies. He doesn't even have help from Flushing. Flushing does not have nearly enough longboats on the water right now. And now he's also going to lose his fishing ships in the back with the war galleys from Ligero coming in. And it looks like OCC, although they had a bit of a tactic to try and make up for lost ground, it's just too much. Just too much from the ZxT team in terms of water control. The one game they did win, OCC won the first game. It was Team Islands. They won because they landed. They actually lost on water in that game as well, so it was a strategy win there for them for sure, but I think in terms of just build orders and everything else on water, it seems like ZxT is the stronger team in that respect at the very least. Another freeze. And looks like No Draw No Die will lose his entire navy here. We might see a GG call fairly soon as well, since Xiaozhu is just getting penned in on his island. He can't really take resources anywhere. It's so difficult just with the way his island is, the shape of it. There's nowhere safe to take resources. He needs castles or something, but he's not in Castle Age, so he doesn't have any way of protecting his economy. Yes. I said I would stream this yesterday, so yeah, here I am. Hopefully we... do you know why my Spectale keeps pausing, by the way, Kiki? Is it... do we need to change host or something? Is that gonna fix the problem? Yeah, Xiaozhu is saying he's being killed everywhere. He doesn't really have anywhere to take resources, and that's his biggest problem right now. You can see him. He's losing villages left, right, and center. because of the way his island is shaped. Of all the people who were going to tribute and not going on water rather, he has the worst island to do that for OCC, so it's just an unfortunate situation. And now, both Flushing and Nodes or No Die, not really able to do anything. They're going to try and join forces and fight up against the navy of Archlord, who is of course in first position in terms of score and in a really strong commanding position for ZxT right now. The longboat's coming in, gonna force them away for now. We have the docks towards the right hand side for Nodes or No Die, since all of his docks have been taken out on the left hand side. But let's have a quick look at economies. Archlord having that really bad island shape is not really affecting him too much. 3 TCs, and looks like they're asking for resources, but there are none. They want a castle, but Chalzul says his stone is being controlled and he can't take it. 3 TCs for Ligero as well, and the game sitting on 2 TCs for now. Yeah, longboats. What is going on? It's lagging really badly for me, unfortunately. Nodes or No Die with single TC, 2 TCs for Flushing, but look at his island. He's just in so much trouble. The problem was that Xiaozhu Yellow accidentally deleted his TC instead of he was trying to type or something, and I don't know if it was a lag spike or a misclick. He deleted his TC just after 4 minutes and couldn't restart, so this is what happens. And the other team at ZxT, therefore in a much stronger position. He had to rebuild his TC and decided to sling. Come on. I'm gonna ask for a host change. Oh god, this is horrendous. Thank you! My voice is a little annoying. I'm glad you find it annoying. Means you're listening. Yes, this is the most troublesome set until now. And it seems like ZxT has given up on it, so just me today. Is it a pause? No, it doesn't appear to be a pause. Or, well, it is a pause. I don't know if it's a lag pause or it's just a pause. I don't know. I didn't watch the Philippe game. When was that? It was probably at a really bad time for me, which is why I didn't watch it or do anything. Frozen. But either way, we're going to see the GG call soon from OCC. Yellow Xiaozhu is just slinging with the War is Coming mod, of course. I think they do have that. You do not get coinage in Feudal Age. You have to wait until Castle Age to get coinage. So that's 30% fee on slinging resources, and he's also in Feudal Age still when everyone else is in Castle Age. Nodes or No Die is up to Imperial Age now with that sling. He can't really take any resources. He's stuck in a really bad position, and the ZxT team just has so many war galleys out on the field right now. I mean, look at this! Perfect positioning from them. They're coming in from both sides, going to trap both the navies of Nodes or No Die as well as Flushing in one place. Unfortunately, some of their galleys are shooting at the docks, but they just have the numbers. They don't really want to come in past the castle, but they can if they need to anyway, because they just have so many. And now Galleon upgrade finally done for Nodes or No Die, but it's too little too late. Even if he has the Galleon upgrade, the other team just has too many war galleys. Look at that! The entire war galley navy of the game is still alive, and it's just Vienne Archlord fighting against 2 players right now. All on his own, and I'm not even sure what Ligero is doing. Ligero is coming in with his galleys as well, starting to kill off Flushing back at home, and it looks like they finally have managed to fight off Archlord, but the game is also retreating. I think it cost them way more though. If you look at Nodes or No Die's population, he's sitting on 65 population. If you look at Vienne Archlord, he's sitting on 122. Double the population. Even without sling, and Ligero also on 130, 140, the game on 130. This is over. Archlord on the way to Imperial Age. Nigeria on the way to Imperial Age, the game on the way to Imperial Age. They're just going to wait for Imperial Age to be completed and get those upgrades. It's not game speed fast, it's lag. Unfortunately, I'm having... It's a spec delay thing. It keeps catching up to the game. I think the host is not uploading to the spectator server fast enough, which means it's uploading and then it kind of aggregates, and then I get it all from the spec server at the same time, and the game compensates for that by speeding up to catch up to what it should be in real time. Yeah. It's unfortunate, but there's nothing I can do about that. I will ask for a host change after this game, see if that fixes the problem. Otherwise, then I guess we're just going to have to deal with it, because it does seem to solve their disconnecting issues, rather. We had a really troublesome set of games yesterday, in which we saw Nodes or No Die disconnect about 5 times, twice, but he also dropped out of the games before they started quite a number of times, and that's why we're here on Voobly China. That's also why I might be having these spectator connection issues, because of the fact that we're on Voobly China, not regular Voobly. Now that all 3 players in ZxT are up to Imperial Age, Nodes or No Die can't hold against 3 players on his own. He's on 100 population, rather. I'm gonna have a quick look at army count. Yeah. Military, he's on 47. All the other 3 players are on much higher. And it looks like they have called GG in the game room. Give me a sec, sorry guys. I'll just... I believe the restart is 4 minutes, and now Nodes or No Die being forced back, and it looks like he's going to be trapped in. So this is really nice positioning once again from ZxT. Ligero coming in through the left-hand side with his entire navy, Vianash Lord from the right-hand side rather, and they're going to trap Nodes or No Die in this little narrow area between 2 of their navies. So trouble for them. Okay, wait. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to make sure the next game. I'm sorry guys, I'm asking them to change host so that hopefully it will fix the problem. But it looks like we're not seeing lag anymore because the game has finished. So all of it has been uploaded, and that's why it's not going super speed or anything. And yeah, apparently the game itself is lagging as well, but the spec delay is also lagging, so this is unfortunate. It looks like, wow, okay, while I was not paying attention, looks like Ligero cleaned up Xiaozu, who was just defeated, and there's the GG.